Yeah. Okay, Wizard, take it easy.
Alright. I'm going to disappear now and be replaced by probably myself in some other form, knowing how all of your GM staff seem to be.
Yeah, that essentially is how it goes, and then I'll forget that it was you. Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I want to give RBW, by the way, our GM, a huge shout out for resubscribing and gifting a couple subs over to the RPG Chick and Keishura. Also, Shentok, thank you for resubbing and hosting. Thank you, Faizu, for resubscribing right now, like literally right at this moment. Joxy for resubscribing. Zeal. Zeal, I talk to you all the time. It's just good to have you around. Thank you for others who hosted. Tina for resubscribing. I'm sure that I miss people. Dragon dropped some bits. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now, who could possibly be the next GM? Let me turn this music up a little bit so you can get in the spirit of the game. Because guess what? Our GM is the illustrious Corndan. Come on into chat, Corndan. I want to chat with you. Hello.
Hello.
It looks like you are the one who's choosing the game. What platform is this for?
Well, this platform is a good platform. It's
Okay.
MSX.
MSX, yeah, always good. And you know what? I couldn't actually read the name of the game. I have no idea what this is, but it's this.
It is Candoo Ninja.
The Candoo Ninja?
Candoo Ninja.
Well, I'm glad that he's got a good attitude about what he's going to do.
Well, he can do it, yeah.
Good. Good. Glad to hear it.
It's a great... No, it's a bad game. I can't even say it's a great game. It's a bad game.
Like, in what way is it bad? Is this a platformer?
It is a platformer.
Oh, good.
And you're a ninja.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Are you just sticking with
we
the
like
theme
ninjas.
here? Still, pirates are better.
Does this game actually work? Yes, it does, Dana.
Maybe it does. I don't know.
Well, it definitely does, but I mean... there still might be a chance we might not see some people make it past the first level. The game is hard. The game is
jog
stupid.
my memory. Who is doing audio for us today?
Melos is doing audio for us today.
Melos. I believe Melos has done audio quite a bit before, so not too surprised. Thank you for being the reliable Melos. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, the sun is coming in and trying to blind me. Go away, sun! Oh, hi, Justin.
So, Faizu, they're going to be playing on arcade difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty of this game. Because we can.
Arcade difficulty, always good to see. It looks like I'm still waiting for a few players to go live.
We are waiting on someone 3255 to go live. Everybody else is live.
Okay, I'm just asking them, 1, to go live, 2, get to the MSX screen so that I can capture. That'll make my life easier. I've got super highlight music, just so you know.
Well, super highlight music is pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh, this is the long grind music, so I'm used to hearing this for long periods of time.
I mean, so this is the not quite elevator music version.
Yeah, it's not quite the elevator music. This is a little bit jazzier than the elevator music.
I mean, because that whole game is like all elevator.
Thank you, by the way, Dark Slash, for that sub. with Twitch Prime. It's been 2 months. Everybody may have Twitch Prime and may have forgotten it. Oh, Royal Blue Wizard, thank you again for gifting a sub. He gives so many subs, Cornday.
So many subs. He does. You know what? I'm not you, but I still appreciate that Wizard gives out so many subs for this channel.
Mwah! Little air kiss there for you. Oh my gosh. So, I'm wondering, you have been fairly busy with work and such. I know that you got an awesome promotion recently.
Yeah.
Is it going well?
It is. I mean, other than, I had a couple of weekends where I had to work a lot of overtime, but it works really good.
Oh, good.
Aside from that, really good. I had to do a lot of traveling. I presented last week, so I was very appreciative that we didn't have Kusogr4nde during week.
That's always a nice little coincidence.
I love how you guys are calling me out for trying to make up for last night. I stand behind that game last night.
Which game was it?
Even as stupid as it is, Rockman X4.
Oh, it's so bad.
I appreciate that after we were done, the Kusogr4nde community got together to figure out why that happens the way it does. So, we can point out that apparently the game has a counter that goes up when things go on screen, or goes down when things go on screen, and then goes back up when they go off screen, and it doesn't count when you kill enemies, which is, if that value just gets too low, things don't spawn, which is why the platforms don't spawn.
The thing is, yeah, I would definitely much rather play Rockman X than Rockman X4. Like, I'm actually a big fan of Rockman X. Not even gonna lie, Corndan, it's fun.
Rockman X is outside of the Bangara Memorial Turret Room. Right? It's a game, right? It's playable. It's weird, right? Rockman X4 probably would have been playable if we had known how to fix that problem beforehand.
By the way, I did miss a few of the subs just now because I was busy talking to people. Nikasar, Anadrina, and Jumi Wander, thank you all so much for being here and for sharing the love.
I see that we have our resident MSX expert also in to join us tonight.
Oh, hello, Tina.
On the couch.
Did I hear something about ninjas?
And MSX.
I like both of those things.
Ooh.
That's because this game is real good.
This game is fantastic.
Have you played this?
I have.
Of course you have.
It's a really good game. This is the very first game that ever ended up on my naughty list.
Uh-oh.
It's been on a couple people's lists.
So
real
by
good.
naughty list, do you mean like never ever list, or what do you mean?
No. My naughty list is for when I'm not feeling particularly magnanimous and kind. Most of the games that I've shown off so far that everybody has hated have come off of my nice list. So I'm real excited to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, is it going to be full of love or full of tears?
I think that the
Game's
audience is
fun.
going to love this game.
I agree. The game is super fun. Legitimately, I really enjoy this game. This game is completely awful.
I'm excited.
Right? I mean, I'm sure Tina has kept a list of the times that I have messaged her that why am I still playing this game?
Yeah, it's a lot.
As we wait for our final player to go live, I'm going to go ahead and run and get some more water because I am dehydrated. I need water. I need water! Oh my
Yeah, that's not good. You need to maintain optimal hydration.
And Faizu, I believe we've also had Maiku Yama play this game and gotten much the same response, that it is super fun, it is legitimately fun and really bad.
It's just fun enough to keep you coming back, and that fact alone makes you really, really angry at the game because it's not fun, but it's fun.
Well, I enjoy it, right? But it's very frustrating, and you guys will see why very, very soon. And do we ever play old DOS games? In fact, I do typically give out DOS games.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But not this.
So,
This would
Corndan, how long do you think it's going to take before the average first death? How many seconds?
Oh, like 5. Right. Maybe less than that. It really depends. I know that we have seen comments to the effect in testing controls, people had already died. So here's the thing: everything kills you in this game. Everything, and there is no health, and it's just one hit kills you, and everything kills you, and not the way.
And sometimes nothing kills you. That's my favorite.
Sometimes nothing kills you. Right, and I can't wait until we get to the second half of the first stage, because that will be amazing.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's going to be so fun.
I've got my water.
Got your water.
Oh my gosh,
So,
yeah.
so is this Dark Souls for MSX? Yeah, kinda.
Yes.
Oh no. That
Except-
doesn't sound
Except funnier
happy.
because we're not playing it.
True, that's usually a good thing. Although, I love Dark Souls.
Well, then you'll love this game.
Perfect.
So you heard it, chat. Rocincha's gonna love this game. Now, for those of you who have been subscribed for a year or longer...
Uh-oh. Or, by the way, I did add an option, or on Patreon, if you happen to drop some money there and want to see a game earlier than a year or so, then, yeah, you are welcome to do that. I believe it's like $25 patron.
I think everybody is up now.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah, we do subscriber and viewer choice games at times, which now that RPG Limit Break is over, it's going to be much more doable. And subscribers who have been subscribed for a year or 2 years are welcome to choose 1 or 2 games. Yeah. There are your players, everybody. These are the 4 who are going to be duking it out. Sonic-Who, Someone, Melos, and guess what? We've got Andy here. Now, Andy did win his match last night in the Invitational. Can he continue to hold this streak? That is my question.
Who knows? Yeah, anything can top Andy. It's MSX Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah. Well, who knows? You know, Andy probably has played Dark Souls before. And he's
Probably.
played MSX games before. Not many. Okay, I do not hear audio from Melos, which is kind of expected, so I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, you won't hear audio.
Okay, so I need them to get to the game choice screen. And I'm going to go ahead and let them know that I am ready.
Excellent.
There we go. That's audio. I know what audio sounds like.
That is legally sound.
Okay, well, we need to get started. What should they spam?
Well, ninjas.
Ninjas.
You heard it, chat. Go ahead and spam ninjas or just ninjas. You know what? You can spam anime, too. Anime is basically ninjas. So go ahead,
Okay.
spam away. We've got an anime game coming for you right now called... I don't remember what it's called.
Candoo Ninja.
Candoo Ninja, everybody. And they can do. As soon as I see movement, I will start our timer. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, okay, so welcome to Candoo Ninja, where 1 second in, we already have a death.
Yeah, I'm... Oh, this is gonna be something.
So everything that touches you kills you, and you have to get to the end of the stage. Right, by things like floating fire and scissors and birds. And the birds poop on you and you die.
By the way, how do you jump in this?
Up.
Up.
Okay, so what players are gonna have to do is figure out a reliable way to get past enemies in different sections. Are they random at all?
Not really.
It feels like there's an element to randomness for some of them, but there's a pattern, and they're starting the game over every time that they game.
Andy.
Yes, there are no continues.
Oh no.
So Andy
kills
has
his first ninja.
no. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Don't worry.
the
That ninja will
important
be
thing
back.
here is, yep, you have to collect the Superman diamond symbols. Right. Notice there are 8 of them. If you can get all 8 of them, you beat the level.
Ah, gotcha. So that's the best way to track progress right now.
It is.
Wow, there is no music here.
Other important things are the platforms stop when you land on them. So, right where like Melos there stands on it, hoping it'll move back and forth, and that's not the case. You also die if you don't jump. Right, like you fall off of that. It looks like you should survive that because, ninjas should survive that. Nope, you die.
Oh no, please don't die. I totally expect a whole bunch of death during this playthrough.
Oh, 100%. The comment on Discord from Andy is already, this is going to be a long hour.
Yeah. Too bad, Andy.
I mean, that's what you get for winning a bunch of matches.
Yeah, when you're too good, you deserve pain.
So, yeah, we're waiting for them to figure. I didn't tell them about the ninjas or anything. I figured they could figure it out.
Oh, also one thing that's worth mentioning, if you're just standing, just regular, and you hit the sword button, nothing happens.
You have to be hitting forward or down or up, right, with the sword button. And doing the jump slash is, as I found, by far the safest.
Gotcha. Oh no.
Cadis, that's mean. That's mean, and I love it. In the Discord, Cadis posted 57 minutes left.
Cadis, why would you do that? Okay, just give me a second. I think we're gonna get some music up here because it's a little bit quiet for me. I need joy. We need at least something.
So, Andy just noticed, right, that if you don't collect that ninja icon that shows up when they die soon enough, that ninja pops back up.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So, this game has 3 levels that loop. We'll see level 2 eventually.
Oh, good.
We're not going to see a loop.
I doubt we'll see 3. Like, it took me multiple hours before I could see level 3, because level 2 is even meaner than level 1.
Really?
Yeah, level 2 is real hard. Yeah.
Level 2 is real bad.
So you doubt that we'll actually see level 3?
Yeah, and
No.
I mean, I don't claim to be good at games. I, in fact, very much claim not to be good at games. But it took me probably 2+ hours of straight play before I could make it to level 3.
Ah. Yeah, about that.
Yeah. And I didn't see level 3 on arcade. I saw level 3 on normal difficulty. This is worse.
Well, yeah, so arcade has more birds, more pooping, more fire. But like when you get to like the second section here with the ninjas, it's pretty much the same as normal mode.
Okay, gotcha. It looks like Andy has collected one of the diamonds.
Yes.
Is that what you would consider level 2 that they're on with the bricks?
No.
Oh no, this is level 1.
Level 2 is level 2. It will say level 2.
Okay.
So Andy's getting the right idea that you have to carefully manage how you do the platforms and the ropes to get the like the Superman symbols.
Oh yeah. You know, I enjoy how difficult this is. Like, people complain about NES difficulty, but they never really knew difficulty.
This game is, right as I said, it has 3 levels. And it took me a long time to get there. Right?
Yeah.
This game is super hard. And, right, you have one hit, and it takes you all the way back to the beginning of the level, and everything kills you. So you touch those platforms not on the top, you die. You get hit by the coconut that falls, you die. The birds, the fire, standing in a pit.
Oh yeah, you die. That's the story of this game. Bam, you're dead. But honestly, that's the case with a lot of Atari, MSX games. You know, the older you get, the more death there's going to be.
Yep, and so, Dimmering, is there a way to not die? And the answer is to not get hit.
Yeah, about that.
But if Izu's right, as much as I complain about how hard this game is and everything that's going on, I really enjoy this game a lot. Because it is that kind of fun. Like, everything is... The game's not good, and the game's super hard. But it is actually legitimately really fair. Like... And you just want to look at it and go, you know what? I can do better next time.
Yeah.
It's not a game I would play for like 4 hours straight, but I totally play this in 30, 40-minute chunks.
Well, what's nice about it is that, you know, getting game over isn't a huge time loss. You know, guess what? You go back to the beginning of this stage, so what?
Just wait till they reach level 2. They might not feel the same way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you agreeing there, Corndan?
Yeah, level 2 is super bad. Really. But you can see, like, once you figure out what's going on, right, with these ninjas, Andy, for instance, right, has already killed 7 of the 8 ninjas.
Nice.
There's the 8th. Right, so it's not... now, where someone has made it to that same spot and didn't kill any of them. Alright, so this is where Andy's going to get real frustrated, because you have to collect 8 keys, and you see all the stuff that's flying at you.
Oh, no.
Here's the thing. You have an attack button in this area.
Okay. You did it in the previous one as well, right?
No. The previous one, if you're in that, trying to avoid scissors and poop, you don't have an attack in that area, right? You don't get an attack until you get to the ninja part.
Yeah.
When you get to level 2, you have like a blowgun or something, like you can shoot projectiles. Right, and you have to. That's how you deflect all of the arrows and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So none of us have been able to find a manual for this game.
I looked real hard today.
I looked really hard. There's a picture of the cart somewhere. Apparently this cart shipped with essentially like painter's tape on it, with Candoo Ninja printed on that, but no graphics for the cart. This was not ever anticipated as being a particularly high value game.
Yeah. So I did find one picture where like it almost has like a half insert right as part of the case for that the cartridge sits in that looks like it has directions and they're in Japanese, and I can't translate it. But even if there is, it's only like 3 sentences, which means like half of those sentences are like plug it in.
Well, it's a Candoo ninja, it's not a read the manual ninja.
Well, this ninja can do things without knowing the manual.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so
my gosh.
Andy just made the mistake that I make so often on this, is that when you see the coconut show up, you think, oh, I'll just get off the rope and I'll be fine. And then it hits you in the head. Where if you stayed on the rope because you're on the opposite side of the rope as the coconut or whatever falling, you're perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a little bit, like, there are just so many deaths. Deaths lie around every corner.
So, Liz, how often have I played this game? Probably at least a couple times a week, right? When I'm looking for just a quick break, I literally pull up this game. This game is actually a lot of fun.
I love
Way
it.
more fun than Rockman X4. And you played that yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more fun than Rockman X4. Like,
do I speedrun it, Liz? No, I haven't gotten through level 3.
I didn't even need you to, like, point out that this is better than Rockman X4. Like, literally, I think watching paint dry is more entertaining than Rockman X4. Or at least playing it,
Yeah. It was a fun watch. But,
oh, yeah.
I can't believe that I hear all of these people that I consider friends, that I consider extremely intelligent people, overlooking the genius that is Rockman X4.
Well, you know what? Sometimes people know more than you, Tina, and that's okay.
So, Omega Number, if you're in the Kusogr4nde Discord, there was a whole big look at it yesterday, like going down to where it's caught up in the memory. And I suggest going through it because it's actually pretty neat.
Okay,
all right, well,
Andy is back to Green Room.
So Andy has figured out you have projectiles.
That is an arrow to the foot, though.
I was going to say, Andy has also figured out that they really don't matter a whole lot sometimes.
Yeah, this is bad. This is not good. I want people to know, by the way, this match is for 4 players who did take first during both of their first matches. So everybody here is a strong contender. Andy died. Sorry, I gotta celebrate whenever Andy gets a game over. He won the last Kusogr4nde, so we need a new champion.
I mean, Andy is showing why they're in this position.
Oh yeah,
very good at getting back to where we're at. Right, the game's just not good.
Yeah, it's been still south of 10 minutes, I think. And I'm watching Andy use the speed strats that I came up with, and I've played this game for mumble hours.
For mumble hours, I love it.
Look, mumble hours is about the right amount of time people play this game.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I saw the next game and I got particularly excited.
Oh, I have also
I can't
seen
wait.
the next game, and the next game is great.
I'm not spoiling. Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. Because
No
guess
spoilers
what?
for the
This
next
is the second match of 3. At this point, honestly, even though someone, Sonicu and Melos, are behind Andy, it's anyone's game. The important thing is to have one solid playthrough. You do not have to play perfectly, especially with this game early on.
Well, with this game, anytime, right? You have to have one good run.
Yeah, just one good run. Someone is doing pretty well on the top right, by the way. 4 diamonds left to collect. You just need to, like, make sure you aren't dying.
There's so many ways you can catch yourself in little bitty mistakes, and that's why you get stuck in this portion of the level.
Oh, yeah.
Right, there's some things you can't do a lot about, like basically getting caught essentially in playing the what's almost rock paper scissors with the ninjas, right? And hoping that you hit them first, right? Sometimes that just doesn't matter. That you're just gonna get hit anyway. But aside from that, everything else is kind of crisp, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, so just being smart about what you do, right, and you'll be fine. I mean, that said, it doesn't matter. It's hard. It happens.
So, I'm not really seeing too much about this video game. Like, this is a little bit difficult to find information on.
We know.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like, it's on eBay. Oh, it's Candoo. Okay.
Well, even aside from that, even if you do all this and you look, there's not a lot of information about this. So,
apparently, it also came out in Brazil as Ninja 1.
Yeah, so I looked for that too, hoping that I could find like a Portuguese manual or something like that. No luck.
That's all right. It
Oh.
happens.
Someone is now on to level 2.
Oh, very nice, someone. Keep at it.
So Andy's doing real well here in trying to avoid everything.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
this is better than I expected us to see for the first half.
Which is why I told them that if they get all the way through, it loops and just keep going.
Someone is game over.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
my
normal
gosh.
thing to have happen the first time that you get to level 2, honestly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a normal thing to happen every time you get to level 2.
As far as I can see, the company that developed this game, Masstale, only made 3 games that I can find pretty easily. The others don't look particularly better than this one, but probably not as enjoyable as this.
Alright, so Andy's made it to level 3, which is a vertical climb with ninjas shooting at you on a burning rope.
Uh-oh.
And bats.
And bats. Yep.
Oh,
in
no!
chat, in chat, Andy's just commenting, "What? That's not normal."
I mean, no, it's not. But this is Kusogr4nde. You never know what you're gonna come up against. Ah, what a beautiful game.
But the bats are pretty much the worst in that one.
Oh, this company did make a game called Telebunny that essentially is a Pac-Man clone, but Telebunny is a fantastic name.
But is it as good as Candoo Ninja?
No, not nearly as good. They did make a
There's
game
nothing.
called Kung Fu Master, which...
Yeah, I've played Kung Fu Master. It's mediocre.
Okay, mediocre. Ah, that's
which is real
unfortunate.
sad. Yeah.
Well, sad day. At least they came out with one classic. The Candoo Ninja. Oh my gosh! Someone almost died from the floor scissors.
The floor scissors are just as deadly as everything else.
When you're a ninja, you have to watch out. Do not step on floors that somebody left out. Or on scissors. You might not want to step on floors, you know?
Everybody knows the thing that, don't run with scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of people know to not step on scissors.
Don't let scissors run underneath you.
True.
Yeah, I guess that's right. If you go to someone's house and they have scissors on wheels, don't let it get anywhere near you.
Honestly, it's good to just be careful if you're a ninja, just take precautions. Whew. So, I know Sonicu and Melos have been going through this gem area for a little while. It seems like I'm not too surprised. It's a little bit difficult to get all the gems, but I think Sonicu has a good chance of finishing it this time. Just got. Oh yeah.
As long as they don't die right here, Sonicu moves on.
There we go. Sonicu is moving on to level 2. The important thing is to realize that you do have a shoot button and to not take an arrow to the head.
Or the knee, or the back, or anywhere on a ninja.
Oh boy, okay, Sonicu, oh, managed to grab the key and not die. Oh, Andy is onto the key stage as well. Yeah, this is why the players have as many points as they do, because they are so good at incredibly difficult games. Sonicu currently is down to 5 keys left, Andy down to 6 keys left. I think Sonicu got a game over, unfortunately. That will be that run down. Andy, though, has a good chance of making a personal best, depending... Well, nope, floor scissors. Oh my gosh. I'm so stressed, Corndam.
Yes, it is a... But this is a good game. Legitimately, everybody should go try it.
I want to play this. I want to give this a shot. I like Candoo Ninja. He's got a can-do attitude that everybody should have.
Well, Prosentia, there is no long play of this game anywhere on the internet. You could be the first person. You would get world record just immediately by virtue of having finished the game.
Oh my gosh, Tina. You're right.
Tina, I did actually find a long play for this.
Did you? I was only able to find level 1.
No, I will send you the video where not only did the person do it go through all 3 levels, they did it on normal difficulty and then showed the difference between arcade and normal on level 1.
Okay, Andy has 2 keys left. Let's see if he's able to get to level 3 on this playthrough. I believe he got there once, right? And there we go, level 3 for Andy. This looks like fun. Oh, no! Well, you know what? Keep your tears inside your eyeballs, because Andy is still in the lead. It's not a huge deal. Sonicu and Melos are definitely the two who are struggling a little bit. Actually, I think someone is in third, if I'm not mistaken, because Sonicu got a good number of keys.
I believe that is the case.
Someone, though, has just made it back to the key stage.
And someone has another life.
Gosh. Yeah,
Right.
that's huge.
So you don't have to re-get all of the keys.
And I believe that is moving into second place right there with one collection. Oh my gosh. Okay. So every playthrough, they should be getting a little bit better. Well, I don't know. It's fine to have a few playthroughs just go into the trash can. You know, it's going to happen to everybody. Okay, just
Absolutely.
3 keys left. Let's see what someone can do. And that is an arrow to the foot. Only 1 key left, but that is still a solid second place. Just watching this, to me, it's so amazing how many projectiles there are and how many things there are that can just kill you whenever.
You know, on top of that, a big shout out here to the MSX hardware that even
Yeah.
though it can't do scrolling real well, like the number of sprites and everything on screen at a time with all those birds and everything on that's still super impressive.
Yeah, and there's like no lag. I was just thinking that, Cornden, because I've played some MSX games and they generally do not have moving parts like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of real bad MSX games in that sort of vein, and there's some like Aliens 2 for the MSX, right, which also did a pretty good job. Right, remember that the original hardware for the original MSX had no hardware scrolling. The MSX2, Tina, you can correct me, I believe did.
It does, yeah.
So there are a lot of actually really decent MSX2 games out there, right?
Yeah.
Some of which, for instance, are like Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear 2. And not that weird thing we got for the Nintendo here.
Yeah, Solid Snake is super, super fun.
I'm super bad at it.
Well, it's also impossible, but fun.
So Melos is getting really close here to making it to level 2.
Oh boy. Well, good. Melos has been the underdog during this match, but I always like to see people who were struggling at first to start making a comeback. Luckily, Melos only has 1 gem left to collect, and then it's on to the key world.
Yeah, the key world is real special.
I like the bats, though. They're cute. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, they're good enemies.
Yeah, they don't have too many pixels, but that's how I like my bats, you know? Andy really needs to pay attention to enemy patterns in this. He's just sort of charging forward at paces that I think are...
Unsafe.
I feel like he's gonna die. There we go, he died. That's it. That was still pretty good. He made it up to the 4th evil ninja.
Oh no, Melos doesn't realize he has to get keys.
Oh no, Melos!
Oh no. I mean, eventually he'll make it to the wall, and then that realization will set in. I think the realization just set in.
That was a cute corgi, though, and, I'll give bonus points, bonus imaginary points to Melos for the corgi. Oh, Melos, some of these deaths just don't make sense in this game. It's like, hey, you've got 1 foot on the platform, you're dead.
Yes, that will kill you.
Dang it.
But it will consistently kill you.
Yeah, that's good to know, I guess. Question, by the way. It looks like you can get extra lives in this game. How many points are needed for an extra life?
it's a lot. I don't remember getting them. But
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
probably
not
did.
insubstantial.
Okay, I'm breathing. Gotta remember to breathe. That's the most important part of both doing commentary as well as playing video games. Because if
And
you
living.
pass out, it's less fun. Oh yeah, living is helpful. We're half an hour into this match. I think we're going to see at least one completion of Loop 1.
Maybe. I probably.
Does the game get more difficult after the first loop?
No, it's the same.
It's the same.
Oh, so it'll be painful.
Yep. And by the time you get to loop 2, right, you have like no lives because you've wasted them all on bats.
It's not wasting. I mean, bats sometimes need to drink blood in order to, survive. You're just helping out the environment.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh, someone got pokeyed. Oh, I don't like it.
I can't refute that.
I mean, last night we had vampire milk bats.
That's true. I forgot about the vampire milk bats.
Yeah, not me, because holy
Boomer didn't
cow.
forget about them.
No, Baby Boomer was pretty okay with those. Well,
Was he? I'm not sure that's true.
he didn't
I
cry.
think he made Baby Boomer cry.
No, the minecarts made Baby Boomer cry.
Well, that's because you just flip minecarts on the baby boomer.
Yeah,
It's glorious.
yeah,
Right, and
much
at
more
that point in
painful
time-
than bats.
And at that point in time in the game, you right, having played that and gotten to that area, you basically just want to shoot baby boomer anyway.
It's true. Poor baby.
No, Bell still hasn't realized the keys.
Mellows, the keys. You have 8 keys up at the top. Oh, there we go. Okay, I
There
think
we go.
Mellows. Yeah, Mellows has this. Gotta shoot though. Mellows does not know about projectiles. Oh,
did tell-
arrow in the neck.
I did tell them all in the directs that there is a shoot button when available. I just didn't tell them that they should just try hitting it all the time to see when it's available.
Yep. I'm one of those people who just pushes every button all the time. But then again, I'm used to rules changing with some of these really old games. You just never know what's going to happen. Modern games are so kind because they're consistent.
And they tell you things
Oh yeah,
like pay F to, press F to pay respects. Also,
I have
in
paid
Discord
so
right-
many respects.
in Discord right now. Mellows has proclaimed that this is not okay.
I feel like this is okay, though.
Yeah.
So, really, who's to say?
Melos is upset about the keys.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah,
I-
so was I.
I believe I can't when I finally made it to level 2 when I was the first of all of us playing it to get to level 2 because I was playing it. That I believe Tina probably has my response saved in it, and it's definitely not appropriate for this channel.
Yeah, I can't share it. I'll get timed out.
At the same time, I'm going to say that this may have been fun on the console. It has aged terribly, but honestly, by MSX standards, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily bad. Honestly, this is making me think of old school games that maybe were a little bit more well-known and classic, like Jungle Hunt. Because that, you have a series of ludicrous objectives, and you have just a little time to do it, and it's not going to be a long playthrough, but it is still very difficult to get through.
Well, so the video I saw where they made it through all 3 levels, it takes like 10 minutes, right? Like you could.
Sonicu, don't go left. The wall kills you. I had no idea.
Well, I mean, it's like remember that you touch anything that's not floor in this game, right, and you die.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, Melos is actually starting to get some of the keys. 5 keys. Is that enough to move into third place?
I don't know. I mean, it's 5 keys left.
Yeah, I think one more key will put him in third. Let's see. There we go. Third place. Still work to do to move into second, and unfortunately it's not going to happen there. Let's see, I believe it's one more life. Andy, meanwhile, is continuing the ninja ascent. Luckily, dealing with, I think, ninjas 3 and 4, making a little bit more progress, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, once you slow down on level 3, it's not hard. As long as you're making continuous progress, it's not hard.
It's pretty manageable, yeah.
And we see that because Andy just completes that.
Nice!
And now we're back to level 1.
To loop 2 for Andy. With 3 lives left, Andy actually has a pretty good chance of completing another loop. Which, honestly, what Andy needs to do is complete as many as possible in this playthrough. He's done a really good job of keeping lives as much as possible. You just want to complete as many loops, put more distance between yourself and the next player.
Yep, and we did lay out in Discord that if you loop, just keep going.
Yes.
Mostly because, you know, bats and that second stage is going to kill you anyway.
Oh. It still is pretty intense. Someone is at this point with 4 lives left. That's pretty huge.
So is Melos. So there is a timer. Does it kill? And the answer is yes. These timers are anti-tims.
Oh no.
Because
they're like a third of a second.
Something like that.
Yeah, they run real quick.
And yes, if you were to just sit there for a while, you will die.
Okay, someone is back onto the key level. Someone still is in second place, but could move. I don't know. It would be really difficult to move into first at this point. Still.
Well, I mean, with Andy still on that second loop, right, it's going to be very difficult.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing fine. They're doing fine. They're gonna make it. Melos had bees. Bees are not good. Not a fan.
Well, I mean, those are birds, not bees.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, bees are pretty awesome, okay? Like, I'm not a fan of them being near me, but existing, yeah.
Well, I mean, there are bumblebees that come hang out in my backyard now.
Oh.
And I like bumblebees.
Kusogr4nde, when I was in Brazil, there was like this golf ball-sized bumblebee that people are like, oh yeah, don't let it sting you because you're going to be messed up for a week if you do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay away from that guy. So, I'm a bee.
But I mean, he's like a fat bee. Like, why would you not think that's good looking?
1, this kind of bee did not even make honey. 2, it was just... It wasn't even striped. It was just like solid black color. Like it looked like a housefly that ate way too much sugar, way too much trash, and yeah, it wasn't the cutest bee in the world. It made a really low-pitched buzzing sound though.
Oh, look at that! Andy is on to the vertical climb. I don't think he lost a life at all in Loop 2 so far.
Yeah, it looks like Andy may well, at this point, start going infinite. So, we'll see. It looks like this second loop through, though, those white bats sure do spawn a lot more.
Oh,
yeah. They do.
Oh, geez. By the way, I'm going to say that bee was not a wasp because it apparently tried to make something like honey, but just... doesn't actually make honey. I'm not sure. It's like proto honey. Wow, Andy is doing a pretty good job. The white bats are scary. I don't like them. Okay, Andy is through loop 2, on to loop 3. Let's see if anything changes. Or,
Probably not. I expect that we might have Andy playing this for a good long time.
wow. And yeah, Andy did get an extra life.
At like 30,000 points.
Yeah, like, Andy, it's theoretically possible that somebody could pass Andy. Is it going to happen? It's theoretically possible.
He's got a game over first.
Well, no, maybe he's just really slow and somebody passes him.
Well, he'll still game over because the timer moves like stupid fast.
Oh, good point. No, he'll just die 3 times and then race through the rest of it. I know Andy. Oh my gosh, good dodges by Melos there on the rope. Unfortunately, got a little bit greedy, tried to jump between the scissors and the fire. Oh, someone got an arrow in their back. Oh, that is gonna make it hard to sleep at night.
That's true. You're gonna have to sleep on your side, and that's gonna cause issues.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just
You don't have the pillow
your
for
wife's
that.
gonna complain. Seriously, she's like, again? Seriously? That
Well, I
and
mean,
the shop.
you're really inconsiderate if you're sleeping on your side and you're putting the arrow towards your wife. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, it's going through you. You can't really have a part of the arrow not hitting her, you know?
Well, I mean, it could just like stick in a rib or something.
Well, okay. Now we're talking about hypotheticals, huh, Corndan?
Well, I mean,
As opposed to the concrete scenario that we were laying out previously, yes.
Oh, down there, Andy! That's a death.
well, I mean, Werecat, the sharp side's still in you. So if you're pointing the feather side at your wife, she's gonna be sleeping, and you're just gonna like be, rolling around trying to get comfortable, and you're just gonna keep tickling her with that feather side. It's very rude.
Oh, yeah. Don't do it. Yeah, the feather side, you know what? She could probably just put a really thick pillow for the arrowhead side and deal with it. That'll be fine.
So we've been talking a lot about Andy, but really every single one of these players has picked this game up way more quickly than I think
Oh, yeah.
anybody probably expected who's played this game.
Yeah. Well, that's because these players are good.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. This is why... Yeah, this is why I didn't make it out of group stages during the previous Kusogr4nde. I'm a little bit sad that, staff are not playing this time, but at the same time, it saved me public embarrassment. Well, I mean, even more public embarrassment.
I mean, you are running a bad video games tournament. I think you're already set yourself up for public embarrassment.
Oh my gosh, Corndan.
We did offer to let you play in the Invitational, and you turned it down.
Then again, I did talk about this a little bit in my class yesterday, and told them that I speedrun Barbie, or speedran Barbie. It was relevant to class discussion, okay?
I want to know how it was relevant to class discussion.
I don't... Oh, we were talking about women in video games, and of course Barbie is important. She is. She was a playable female who had her own adventure about shopping. It was great.
And music. I'm not clear on the story aspect of the music notes, but music.
Oh my gosh.
And mermaids.
That is a game over for Melos. Melos will be going back to the beginning of the game.
Melos is complaining in Discord about the ropes.
No,
It's a legit complaint.
Yeah, I can understand that. Do you have to be in a very specific place in order to get on and off them?
Very specific, yeah.
Yes.
Is it pixel perfect?
No.
Oh, okay. I was a little bit curious.
You know, now that I'm not playing this game and I'm watching other people play it, I notice that the way that the ninja walks, his head bobs like a bird's.
It's to get...
Are you trying to insinuate that this ninja is like an ostrich in a ninja?
This might be a ninja chicken.
It looks to be bigger than a ninja. So it's got to be like a ninja emu.
Well, I think that's canon now.
Well, I don't think you could disprove it.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, Sonicu is on to the key level. I believe this is a good chance for Sonicu to actually make more of a stand in this game. He's been a little bit behind, and the arrow just got his behind, so, you know, it's rough. It's a very difficult thing to happen to you, you know? You don't want those arrows to get you.
You know, Tina, there's one other option you have. Candoo Ninja is a chicken.
It's a chicken what?
A chicken what?
A chicken boo from Animaniacs.
Chicken boo, what's the matter with you? You don't act like the other chickens do. You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man, you're a chicken boo. Oh yeah.
And maybe that's what's going on here. Animaniacs stole the idea of chicken boo from Candoo Ninja.
I'm not
The
sure
name
how
even
those relate
rhymes.
at all.
Well,
Literally no idea.
Candoo Ninja's a chicken boo. So this came out first.
Is it because he's not a very good ninja?
Look at his head when he walks. He bobs back and forth like a bird.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I gotcha. You know, it took me a little while to figure out what A and B were, but then they came together. Okay, I'm breathing a little bit. Breathing again. See, this is what... I don't know why it's so hard to breathe sometimes. Everybody, just go ahead and do a little yoga real quick if you can. If not, that's fine too. You can do some Tai Chi instead. Just focus on the game and focus on the here and now. Wait, Andy beat the game? Yeah, he beats the game all the time. We are counting the number of loops that they do with this game. Oh, good. People are getting yogurt.
We are looking at overall progress, and since this game just loops, there's an infinite amount of progress for them to have.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's like any good arcade game. It goes on forever.
Well, yeah,
It would be rude if they just ate your quarter.
Yeah, that's dumb. Can you just
I don't
imagine
know.
standing at an arcade machine being like, half an hour's gone, I beat the game. What do I do now? Option is go home. Cry a bunch. You don't want to do that.
True.
Tina, do you want to go home and cry a bunch, or do you want to play video games?
I mean, whenever Kusogr4nde's involved, typically I play video games and cry a bunch. So where's
okay.
that on?
And you're already at home?
Yeah, so really just all of the above.
Okay, so get rid of the or statement. Go ahead and throw in the and statement. We have you covered here with Kusogr4nde. You're going to stay home and cry and play video games.
100%.
Nice. Well, good. That's all I wanted, you know? As long as I'm not filmed crying, and it's just implied. No, Sonicu taking a death. Melos has 6 keys left. I'm a little bit unsure between someone, Melos, and Sonicu who is doing the best. Andy
Someone, I
is
think, has
first
gotten to
place.
2 keys left. I think we're honestly at the point in time of the game that nobody can pass it. Right?
Yeah, that
you
feels...
literally just, even if you play perfectly, there's just...
Passing Andy probably is not happening. Okay, so Cadis is clarifying someone is in second place, having gotten down to 1 key left. Melos is in third place, having gotten down to 2 keys left. Sonicu is trailing, getting down to 4 keys left. Now, no matter who loses this match, they still have a really good chance of making it into the bracket. Simply put, these are 20-point players, and we estimate, was it 29 points that on average players are
Somewhere
probably going to
between
have to get
29
at least?
Somewhere probably between 29 and 30.
Okay. So yeah, the last place player this match is going to get 2 points. That means that they'll have 22 points. Still, taking first or second in the next match will put them in a pretty good chance of making it into the bracket. And considering that these players have all taken first twice, you know, that wouldn't be impossible.
Exactly.
Let's see what someone is able to do. 1 key left. You could further extend your lead, someone. Just... Oh, the scissors. I'm very sad about scissors, you know?
Scissors are an emotional topic.
Oh,
There
look
we
at
go.
that.
It's time to go to the burning rope.
Nice! The burning... Oh my gosh. Want to be careful. 3-ish. Well,
And there we
that
go.
was
It's
not-
time to leave the burning rope.
that was a good rope.
It was a fantastic rope. Andy's asking if he even has to play more.
Yeah. He does. Look, you're here for our entertainment, not yours, Andy. What do you think this is? Ooh, Andy taking a death right there. You know, I'm sad, Corndan, that you and Tina are not able to hear the music. We've had some really good jams during this match.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So what have been the jams so far?
Oh, we've had Jet Set Willy. Right now we have Super Nintendo Flintstones music. That's less of a gem, but it's pretty good. It's got saxophone in it. I don't remember any of the others, but they've all been hot jams. Oh, super
How many times
highlight.
has Quickman played?
Thank you, High Spirits. Yeah, no Quickman yet, which is even better.
I mean, Tina, you have to save Quickman for, you know, the best moments, right? We don't want Quickman to be overplayed because it's so good.
That's a good point.
Stupid Quickman. Always coming and intruding when you're least wanted. Oh, good. It's just a different Mega Man song. He's watching us. I know he is.
Mega Man
Yeah.
is watching us.
Yeah, he's got robot eyes. He can see everywhere.
Okay, that would actually explain a lot in my life.
I mean, if Mega Man can see everything all at once, right? Why does he always seem so surprised when Dr. Wily shows up in the end?
Just because he can see everything doesn't mean that his brain can process it. I mean...
Oh, that's true.
He's not Brains Man.
Well, maybe if he killed Brains Man, he could be Brains Man.
Okay.
He'd get Brains Man's gun.
Which is probably having brains.
That's a good gun. Yeah.
Brain
that's-
gun.
A brain gun.
But would a brain gun give you brains, or would a brain gun give them brains?
Only one way to find out.
Maybe it siphons brains. It's brain siphon.
Ooh, maybe. So, do you shoot like the Futurama brain slugs at people?
Sure. I like this idea. Man, how come they didn't put me in as a robot master? I would have killed Mega Man so fast. He wouldn't have stood a chance. First, I would be
same. I'm really good at killing Mega Man.
I would be oh my gosh, Tina. But I would be EMP Man just to make it extremely difficult for him, you know? He'd have no hope. Ha! Electromagnetic Pulse Man. Yeah. But I feel like I would also self-destruct if I did that. Okay, never mind. I don't like this plan.
You know what I would just do if I were a robot master? I would make my level base where all of the floating platforms in it despawn if you kill too many of the enemies guarding it.
Oh. Oh, really?
So you would be Iceman.
Yeah. Yeah. And except I wouldn't be Iceman, I would be a giant, like, tin can that floats around.
Okay.
But I would call myself Iceman.
That's so smart.
Very, very intelligent call there. You know what? I would be... Hope this isn't controversial. I think that the man I would be is God-Man. Yeah, take that, Mega Man. You have no hope against me.
Yeah, you know, that seems... What has Dr. Wily been doing? That's obvious.
Yeah, Dr. Wily, you need to step up your game. Okay. Been pretty intense. We're right towards the end here.
Ooh, Koala's got a good point. What if Mega Man shows up after defeating Nietzsche Man?
Oh, no.
Nietzsche Man is definitely God Man's weakness.
Yeah, it's true. But can you really defeat Nietzsche?
Well, I mean, probably
He is dead.
wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay. Crap.
Get equipped with nihilism.
No, no. I'll just make it not exist. How about that, huh? I have that power. My name is Godman. No, I think it would be a losing battle. Mega Man's just too good. He's just too good, Tina. Sad day. I guess I'll have to think of another... Ooh, I've got another one. based off of the Beatles, Nowhere Man. How are you gonna find me, Mega Man, huh?
Yeah, if he can't shoot you, he can't kill you.
Yeah.
Unless he already defeated Godman, probably.
I mean, yeah, that would make it a little bit more possible. Okay, that, as a matter of fact, is time. We are done with this match. As it turns out, Andy is the victor. Andy. How could you, Andy? Honestly, nobody is very surprised because that happens. It looks like someone took second. Sonicu is... Let me see. Sonicu died to the first enemy in stage 3 of Loop 1. So he did make a significant amount of progress. Melos takes 4th. From what we see, it was a little bit of a subtle change that I didn't notice. I'm glad that Cadus did notice that, though. That is your order. Oh, and Andy, once again.
Was just, yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's not really too much of a surprise. This is why I cheer for literally everybody but Andy. Because, because everybody needs hope. Hello, Andy. I was cheering for you, I promise.
I don't believe you. Because you root for misery, and I'm the enemy of misery.
You somehow always do really well. Andy, every single time.
Sorry, man. The game wasn't that complicated.
Well, okay. I mean,
it got clunky and slow in the second half of the first stage, but like, as long as you're kind of like paying attention and being patient, stage 1's kind of easy. Stage 2 is always kind of a firebomb. It's always seemed to be like either you get lucky with enemy patterns or you get pincered by 40 things at once and you just get owned.
Yeah, like the floor scissors especially were causing people problems just because
Why
they were
scissors? Why floor scissors?
I don't know.
Why were they scissors?
You ask the
If you were to
developers.
kill a ninja, what would you do? You would send floor scissors.
I don't know. That sounds kind of iffy.
Yeah,
Seemed to work.
Or you would send
okay.
a wall of birds and arrows.
Well, birds kill everybody. That's just a fact.
That's how it goes in life. Yeah, birds are evil. Oh, but I'm glad that you're able to get through this. I'm glad that you did pretty dang well. Honestly, what loop did you get to?
3.
Loop 3. Yeah.
I kind of got impatient a bit and just got owned a bit.
I'm not too surprised, honestly. Once you're onto a third loop, it's easy to
boring.
think, Aw,
It was
Tina.
so boring after the first loop.
You know what? It happens to the best of us.
It was the exact same thing. It was no different.
With that said, I think it would be kind of fun to do a time attack, a speedrun of one loop, just to see how fast you could get through that.
Yeah, good luck with that, Percentia. Good luck with that.
Oh my gosh, I was asking you to do it, Andy.
Well, too bad. I'm not doing it.
Fine.
Is the game that bad?
I mean, it was just, like I said, it kind of was underwhelming after the first loop.
Fine. Mr. I'm too good for your video games, Rosencha.
I do appreciate that you all died in like the first 3 seconds. Though.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Absolutely.
pretty good. Like, I think that the game starts out as a pretty big shocker and then it becomes playable once you realize all of the tricks it has.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even when then, though, Stage 2 still has tricks that just get you.
Oh, yeah. And
I'm not sure what you were doing different from what I've been doing when I play the game, but you got really good luck with those white bats.
Sometimes lucky. Basically, I just timed it so I could just sneak up to the key and sneak back down, like perfectly in sync with the arrows, so that I didn't have to worry about going up further.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to get in and out. In and out. That was basically what I tried to shoot for.
Hey, it worked out pretty well.
It worked out most of the time. Sometimes it didn't always work out, but I mean, that's what this game seems to be about.
It's the MSX, you know? What else do you expect?
In the game,
Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
The game certainly feels more like somebody made this as an arcade game and decided not to actually make it as an arcade game, instead put it on the MSX.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, Andy, we are just about ready to move on to our last game of the day. Anything else you want to say before leaving?
Don't play this game.
Okay, don't play this game. Even me. Thank you for the advice.
I mean, you're allowed to. I
No.
mean, I'm not the boss of you.
You
but-
could be, though.
I don't think so.
You want to
But,
be responsible for me, please?
I'll pass.
Oh, shoot.
It's hard enough to be responsible for myself. Sorry.
Okay, well, maybe next time. Maybe next time I can get you roped into being responsible.
All right.
Thank you, Andy, and take care.
Good luck in the next match, whoever's playing.
Oh, this next match is going to be beautiful. Thank you, Corn Dad, and
can't
thank
wait.
you, Tina. I mean, I'm pretty sure the players can wait a little bit, but before I do that, thank you, and take care, Corn Dan and Tina.
Thank you.
I would like to thank everybody as well for being here, supporting Kusogr4nde. I know that we had hosting, Meg Mech Attack, Sharblin, resubscribed, Omega Number, Jimmy Wander, Anadrina, subscribed with Twitch Prime, Nika Sar, and then Royal Blue Wizard gifted a sub to Mr. Psycho, Dark Slash subbed. Thank you, seriously, everybody. Ooh, I see Coyote Blade as well. That's a good name. Faizu resubscribing, saying don't be a drug. Thank you, everybody. I am not a drug. So, luckily, we are good there. Also, I did start up a Patreon if people are interested. I can link that in chat. Nightbot also talks about it occasionally. I'll go ahead and put it up sometime.